Guinea stands for the North Traveller, and that's what we are. We're Northern Travellers. We cruise around the northwest on our 28-foot narrowboat. Hopefully you'll enjoy our journey and join it with us. And we're off. Cruising down now, leaving the moorings, heading off on our 10-day adventure. Hopefully the weather stays as good as it is today. What a beautiful day to start. Actually, the weather looks really good for this week, so hopefully we'll see some good sunsets, good sunshine, and plenty of wildlife. Well, that was a good start to the day. We set off at 9 o'clock, 9:30, and couldn't go forward, so we just drifted out into the canal going sideways and then started to turn round. Fortunately, we were close enough to push ourselves back onto the hard standing and able to get a grip. And it's taken me till now to get forward gear, basically. It goes into forward gear, but you can either have forwards or reverse. You can't have both. And the adjustment's so critical. But even now it's in forward and it keeps on slipping unless I go stronger as. It's slightly better then, but I still think there's a big problem with it. I think there's a gearbox issue. Can't quite get in touch with the people and see whether they can provide some solutions. Our first stop of the day was at Shady Oak, it used to be called, but it's now called the Shady. It's great. They do great pizzas, although when we got there, they'd run out because they'd been so busy. But it was still nice to be there, looking at Beeston Castle and then watching the sun go down. In the morning, we set off to our first lock. Our first lock today. Haven't got this far. Maggie working the locks again. She enjoys doing the locks. Well, when I say enjoys it, prefers the locks to being stuck in one. A lot of people get afraid of locks. I don't find any problems with any of them at all. I've been in locks that cater for 72 feet ships through to massive tankers. And they're all the same really. The water's a bit violent, and what I found with the small boat is by putting a line in the centre up to the capstan works very well, and I always use that. Control the boat with the engine backwards and forwards, but in a small boat I found it better to just hook it onto the capstan at the top there. And then that way it just keeps you in position all the time. Doesn't matter what the flow is, it keeps you in position. One of Maggie's great suggestions using this line. And then either when I'm going down or I'm going up, I can just flick that off. I don't have to get off the boat. Just flick it off and away I go. My favourite Bidston lock. That should be Beeston Lock, not Bidston Lock. It is a favourite really. I mean, I know it's a swine because of I know it's bad because of all the ironwork and there's no ladder in it. But it is one of my favourite locks. This. So nice to be here. Oh, stop. The rope's trapped in the metal. Thank you. Maggie to the rescue again. Do you like our new addition? This is Lockie. He stands on the front guiding us through the canals as we venture forward. It's a wonder you can get these locks empty. I mean, look at the water that's coming in there. And they're closed. Most locks along this stretch all let more water in them goes out the other side. Ridiculous really. Slowly creep up. At the staircase lock, Sarah takes a seat and just watches the day go by. She loves it here. As we pulled out the locks, there was a heron just waiting to dive for his food. Unfortunately, we disturbed him. So peaceful to be on the canals. Really is nice. Quiet, especially when it's sunny. It's lovely. And you get the odd boat coming the other way and everyone's friendly and waves to each other and says hello. And you get company on the locks going up or down. It's great. It's a lovely place to be. Finally, after 7 locks, we arrive in Nantwich. I just really like Nantwich. I like the feel of it. I like the pace of it. It's a really nice place. And they've got this little marina here, which looks really lovely. And not only that, the sunsets here are absolutely stunning. Can't believe how good the sunsets here. Leaving Nantwich, we face more locks. On our way to Aldlam now. Hopefully, we'll have some stretches without locks, but there are 16 locks to come. After a lovely stretch of canal, we arrive at Aldlam. This is before all the locks start, but I tell you what, beautiful moorings here. Lovely place to be. We stayed here the night. It was so peaceful, and then we visited Aldlam, little tiny village. We had a coffee and some dinner, but a really nice place. very pleased to hear. I've never been here before, but I'm certainly going to come again. It was the place to certainly stay and have a nice evening. Beginning of 9 locks now. I mean, we've just done a few, but this is basically a staircase. It goes all the way up 9 locks here. It's on the lock 11. We've just done 12 and 13. 13 and 12 I should say, but yeah. And now we're just one after another. And we'll see how we go. That's the last of all the blocks. And now we've got another set at Alderley, but we'll wait till we get there. Going to stop in between overnight. And then it's just down Alderley into Market Drayton. We arrived in Market Drayton. Very nice on the canal. The canal is beautiful. It's got some form of like little bay here. The buildings are amazing. They're really old buildings. Quite a lot of Market Drayton is old 1600s, 1500 buildings. But having said that, inside's not so nice. Very bare, very echoey. Hardly anything in it. For the sake of a few nice decorations and a welcoming atmosphere, it would make a big difference. But unfortunately, it's just a very bare, lacking atmosphere, and really not nice enough. The staff are great, but it just lacks the atmosphere. Turning round now and heading back to the Golden Nook Moorings. First, we stopped at Beeston Castle. It's a lovely walk up to Beeston Castle. So we had a walk, took Sarah, which she wasn't happy about, but you know, when we got there, she was all right. We had some lunch and a coffee, and then back down to the mooring, where we set off again to stop at the Shady Oak to watch another beautiful sunset. And the duck joined us for tea as well. While you enjoy the pictures, we a little story about the gearbox again. We had a few difficulties going into the locks. The gears failed completely and we couldn't go backwards or forwards. But with a few revs, I managed to get it to go backwards, then pushed it right into forwards and we got going again. And that got us home. But certainly need to get the gearbox done now. As I leave you with the sunset, I'll report back on the gearbox soon. Thanks a lot for watching. Much appreciated. Don't forget to leave a like and a thumbs up. And subscribe if you can. It doesn't cost you anything. It just helps the channel, the algorithms. You know what technology is like these days. Hopefully, I will update you on the gearbox soon.